Hi everyone, today I'll be talking about indoor air quality and its impact on respiratory health. With a focus on volatile organic compounds or VOCs, this is a critical environmental health issue because most people spend up to 90% of their time indoors. VOCs are chemicals found in many everyday household products, and when they accumulate indoors, they can cause serious health problems, especially for vulnerable groups like children, the elderly, and people with respiratory conditions. In this presentation, I'll provide an overview of the topics, explain how it relates to environmental health, share what I found most interesting during my research, and highlight some strategies for improving indoor air quality. Indoor air quality is an essential part of public health. VOCs are chemicals that are released from a wide variety of products such as paints, furniture, cleaning supplies, and even air fresheners. They can accumulate indoors, especially in modern, efficient buildings where ventilation is often limited. Research shows that VOC exposure can irritate the respiratory system, worsen asthma, and even contribute to chronic respiratory diseases like COPD. Some VOCs like benzene and formaldehyde are linked to even more serious health outcomes, including cancer and immune system disorders. Children and the elderly are particularly vulnerable because their respiratory systems are either still developing or already weakened. For example, children breathe more air relative to their body weight than adults, making them more susceptible to indoor air pollution. This issue also disproportionately impacts low-income communities, where access to safer materials and adequate ventilation is often limited. Now let's look at how this topic ties into environmental health. There are three key concepts to consider: exposure assessment, risk management, and environmental justice. Exposure assessment. This concept helps researchers and policymakers understand how much exposure people have to pollutants like VOCs. Surveys like the National Human Activity Pattern Survey show that most people spend the majority of their time indoors, increasing the risk of exposure to harmful chemicals. Risk management. This involves finding ways to reduce or eliminate exposure to harmful substances. For VOCs, this could mean using low VOC products, improving ventilation in buildings, and installing air purifiers. These solutions can significantly reduce indoor air pollution and improve respiratory health. Environmental justice. Poor indoor air quality often affects low-income communities the most. For example, many low-income households rely on solid fuels for cooking and heating, which release high levels of VOCs and other pollutants. Addressing this inequity is critical to ensuring everyone has access to clean air indoors. One of the most interesting things I learned during my research was how modern energy-efficient buildings can unintentionally worsen indoor air quality. These buildings are designed to minimize energy loss, which is great for the environment, but they often trap pollutants like VOCs indoors. This creates a trade-off between energy efficiency and indoor air quality. I found this particularly fascinating because it highlights the complexity of solving environmental health problems. A solution for one issue like climate change can sometimes create new challenges for public health. So what can we do to address this issue? Here are a few critical strategies. Using low emission products. Many companies now offer low VOC or zero VOC paints, adhesives, and cleaning products. Switching to these products can reduce the amount of harmful chemicals released indoors. Improve ventilation. Natural ventilation, like opening windows, can help mechanical systems like heat recovery ventilators or energy recovery ventilators are often more effective in maintaining healthy indoor air. Air purifiers. Devices with activated carbon filters can remove VOCs from the air, providing an extra layer of protection, especially in situations like wildfires, when outdoor air quality is poor. Education and awareness. Public health campaigns can educate people about the risks of VOC and how to make safer choices when purchasing products. When consumers demand healthier options, industries are more likely to respond. To wrap up, indoor air quality has a significant impact on respiratory health, and VOCs are a major contributor to indoor air pollution. Reducing exposure to VOCs require a combination of personal actions like using low VOC products and systemic changes like stricter regulations and better access to safer materials for understanding communities. This issue also highlights the importance of environmental justice. Everyone deserves access to clean air, regardless of their socioeconomic status. By addressing these challenges, we can reduce respiratory illnesses and create healthier indoor environments for everyone. Thank you for listening. I hope this presentation has helped you better understand the importance of indoor air quality and inspired you to think critically about the air we breathe every day.